killed him with the helicopter. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today on this episode of Newegg Now, I'm going to be comparing the MSI Optix MAG301CR 30-inch curved gaming monitor with the MSI Optix MAG322CQR 32-inch curved gaming monitor. Thank you, Newegg, for sending me these monitors to review for you guys. Any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you want to find out more about either of these monitors, the links to them will be in my video description below. Now let's go ahead, let's jump right in and look at what each monitor has to offer. First up, we have the MSI Optix MAG322CQR 32-inch curved gaming monitor with a 1500R curvature for the screen. 31.5 inches is the actual screen size. Take note of the slim bezels along the sides and the top of this monitor. It does feature 2K resolution at 2560 by 1440, 1 millisecond response time, 165 Hertz. We also have HDR and FreeSync with this monitor. In regards to the stand, you can see it's a fixed stand. We can't rotate it to the left or to the right, but we can tilt it back. And this does have adjustable height under its own weight and tension right there to freely adjust it whatever position you desire. But again, no left and right swivel or rotation. You will have to physically turn the monitor at the stand, but we do have that adjustable height and a decent tilt back as well. Next up, we have the MSI Optix MAG301CR 30-inch wide monitor. So you can see 30 inches is measured diagonally right here with a 21:9 aspect ratio. Pay attention to the design. Again, we have the slim bezels along the sides and along the top right here. This is wide quad HD, so it's 2560 by 1080, 1 millisecond response time, and we have up to 200 Hertz, HDR and FreeSync as well. In regards to the stand, you can see we can actually rotate this to the left and to the right, and we also have adjustable height under its own weight and tension right there too. So we can adjust the height and we can rotate it to the left and to the right. This also does offer some tilt adjustment as well. So we can tilt it, we can adjust the height, and we have rotation to the left and to the right. You can see on the 32-inch MSI monitor all the I/O we have on the back. We have DisplayPort 1.2, two HDMI 2.0s, USB Type-C, headphone jack, USB hub right here, so two USB 2.0 slots, power plug, Kensington lock. Then on the other side, you can see we have our menu button and our power buttons on the bottom side of the monitor. We have some built-in RGB lights on the back as well. On the MSI 30-inch monitor, you can see our menu button right here. We have our power button underneath, RGB light around the back, Kensington lock. Then for our I/O, you can see we have a lot of different options right here. Audio jack, USB Type-C, two HDMI 2.0 slots. We have a DisplayPort 1.2, two USB slots right here, USB 3.0, our USB 3.0 hub adapter, and we have our power plug right there. Both monitors are equipped with RGB lighting. You can see the RGB lighting right here on the MSI 32-inch monitor along the back. Then on the MSI 30-inch monitor, you can see the RGB light that we have right here. It's flickering for the camera, but it does not flicker in real life when you're looking at it. So it's just doing a very slow breath transition between the colors, and it looks really, really nice in person. Both of the RGB lights look great here in the studio. Both monitors have the same 300 nits brightness, and currently they're both playing back the same video in cinema mode. So we have the same monitor settings, and honestly, in person, the footage looks nearly identical between the two. You can see we have different resolutions right here. So we have the full resolution supported on the MSI 30-inch monitor, but we have it cropped on the 32-inch monitor since it's a different aspect ratio. But you can see what that looks like. Really stunning picture quality on both monitors. Again, they're in the same mode right now. We have the same menu settings for each monitor, and everything looks nearly identical. Now we have flip resolution, so you can see the MSI 32-inch monitor at full screen, and now our 30-inch MSI monitor has the cropped sides. So keep in mind, since that MSI monitor is 21:9 aspect ratio, you have to be playing back 21:9 content to not have the crop sides. So if you're watching YouTube videos, typically most content is not 21:9, it's 16:9. So you have to seek out special content to watch or just deal with having some bars at the sides. Now we can take a look at the viewing angle of the MSI 32-inch monitor. So let's start to rotate it. These have very wide viewing angles, up to 178 degrees for viewing. So we're going to rotate it to 180 degrees. There we go. Now let's bring it back. Having the curvature definitely helps with the viewing experience, especially when you get to larger size screens like this 32-inch screen. It definitely makes for a better viewing experience to have that slight curvature. So you can see wide field of view for this MSI 32-inch monitor. Now we can take a look at the viewing angle on the MSI 30-inch wide monitor right here. We got some beautiful 21:9 content. The viewing experience on a wide panel like this is top notch. It looks so good. Again, that slight curve definitely helps with an overall better viewing experience than if we didn't have one. So there we go. Now we can start turning it back. You guys can start seeing the content again, but it looks so good on this display. Really a nice job. It looks really nice with that 21:9 aspect ratio at 2560 by 1080. Here's a Blur Busters test online with some video game footage for our MSI 32-inch monitor. You can see the top half of the gameplay is 60 FPS and the bottom half is 165 FPS. It is very noticeable in person looking at the top versus the bottom, how choppy and laggy the top half is and the stutters that it has to the footage, where it is buttery smooth at the bottom half of this sample video game footage. Now we got that same test pulled up and running for the MSI 30-inch monitor right here. Now keep in mind, this monitor supports up to 200 Hertz, so you can see we got 60 FPS at the top half, and we have 200 FPS at the bottom half. So you can see again a very noticeable difference between the two. It's a huge jump if you can go anywhere above 60 FPS in that 120, 144, 165, 200 FPS range. You will see a big difference in gameplay footage and how smooth everything looks. All right, first up we got some Warzone right here before the match starts, having some fun. You can see how good everything looks on both monitors. I always think the graphics look sweet at the very beginning when you make the drop out of the plane. It's so cool. So let's go ahead. Let's jump.
Targets are up. Get to work. Enemy dropping into the AR. Be advised, your teammate got their ass kicked. They're RTB at this time.
Yes, we got him! We killed him with the helicopter! Yes! Now we got some Fortnite all set and ready to go. Check it out. You can see the footage on both monitors. Boy, oh boy, does it look really good. Yes! Even better, the golden gun. 2 of them. still got second. Dang it. All right, now you can see we're playing Fall Guys right now. It's not ready for the ultra wide life yet, so it's cropped on both monitors. It won't be if you're just using the 32-inch MSI, but since I have both monitors connected to the same computer, it's cropping it. Everything looks really good though. Man, we qualified. So overall, let me say I had a great experience gaming on both of these monitors. You really can't go wrong. You'll be very happy with either one. As I conclude this video, I wanted to share with you guys my final thoughts. It's not necessarily choosing one over the other since it's not an apples to apples comparison, but it's going to come down to what are you looking for? What's your budget? Do you care more about 2K resolution? Do you care more about a larger screen size versus a wider screen size? That's really what it's going to boil down to. So just remember 32 inches, 16:9, 2K resolution, also 165 hertz. Then we have our other guy over here, 30 inches. It's a wide monitor, 21:9 aspect ratio, less than 2K resolution at 2560 by 1080, and we get 200 hertz. So if you care more about having a higher refresh rate than you do resolution for your system and what you're gaming on, then you're probably going to want to land on the 30-inch monitor. It's just a really enjoyable experience having that extra wide screen for an incredible viewing experience. It's really, really top-notch. There's nothing like it. I personally love ultra wide monitors, widescreen monitors, anything like that. I'm in the market for one myself to get for video editing. So that's where you're gonna land for this one. It's also slightly cheaper, so it's more budget friendly. Around somewhere between maybe 80 and 100 bucks more affordable this guy is. But on the other hand, this guy is gonna be the monitor you want if you want that larger screen size, more screen real estate, 2K resolution, and still really decent refresh rates at up to 165 hertz. Then you're gonna wanna land on this guy over here. Again, you can't go wrong with either monitor. You'll have a great time gaming on both of them. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.